All right, so I'm currently at the docs section for Peaq Network, and there's a lot of information here, and some of that information is pertaining to tokenomics, what Peaq is all about, how to be a collator, which is basically a node, right? How to operate a node. We need 50,000 Krest for that, and also how to be a delegator and how to actually delegate to these collators, basically delegate to a staking node. So that is exactly what I'm going to be showing here. This link right here, I'm going to show you down in the description as well, but essentially I'm going to walk through these steps, okay? So first things first that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go here and click on Polkadot JS portals, right? That's going to take us there. Once you hit there, the first time that you hit this website, it's going to ask you to connect your Polkadot JS wallet, all right? So make sure that you sign that and get your wallet connected. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to developer, right? Then we're going to go to chain state first, okay? In chain state, what you want to do is you want to check this select state query, and you're going to change this to parachain staking, right here, parachain staking. After you've selected parachain staking, what you want to make sure is selected also is candidate pool account ID 32. Okay, so that's already selected by default. It's gonna make sure to include options. You want to take that off. Okay, uninclude the options. Once you've done that, click this little plus sign right here. All right, so far so simple. Once you click the plus sign, it's going to give you a whole link or list of different collators on this network. Okay, it's going to show the collators are going to be identified by ID and stake, which is the ID of the collator. So this is the address to which you would stake your tokens, and then you see the amount of current Krest tokens that are staked there. Be aware that for whatever reason, Krest uses 18 decimals. So every number you see is going to have 18 zeros behind it. Okay, so make sure that you are aware of that when you're inputting this, and I'll show that here in a second. All right, so that one's got, again, 50,000 is going to be the minimum to create. So I'm going to look for a collator that has 50,000 in the pool. So I'm going to just keep scrolling down until I find one that's got 50,000. So these are all people staking 2 nodes. Here's one that's got 333,000. That one's got about 70,000. All right, I'm just going to keep scrolling till you find one with 50,000. All right, because that's going to assure, all right, this one's close enough, 50,100, okay? So again, 18 of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 of these zeros are going to be just the decimal places. They're going to always be zeros, but then the first 5 digits in this case are going to be 50,100. Okay, so that tells me there's going to be plenty of room for me to make sure that my stake goes through when I stake. Okay, so this is the one I want to stake to. So what I need to copy the ID right here. All right, so I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put this in a safe place as well, because once I have staked my tokens there, if I wanted to make any changes, unstake them, add to that same stake, I need to have this ID, right? And you can see this is a very long list of collators or nodes that you can stake to. So you want to make sure that you keep the ID for the one that you choose to stake to. Okay, so once you've copied this, you're going to need this for the next step. You want to also make sure you save it somewhere else so that's nice and safe, and you can always reference that to come back should you need to make any changes. All right, so I'm going to go again, just in case, copy that. So next step we're going to go back up here to the developer tab. We're going to go in to extrinsics, okay? Once I hit extrinsics, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to submit the following extrinsic from system to parachain staking, okay? We're going to select parachain staking there. Next thing here, it says cancel leave candidates. I want to click on that. I'm going to change this to join delegators. Not join candidates, join delegators. Very important, okay? So that's my selection. Next thing right here in the collator multi-address, I want to make sure that the lookup source is ID, which it is by default. Great. By default, it's going to put in your wallet address right here. You want to take that off, and you want to go ahead and paste in the address to the node that we just selected from the previous screen, okay? So simple so far. So far, so simple. I can't talk right now. All right, next step. Now we're going to actually add in how many tokens we have. I've already staked mine, but essentially what you would do is if you're going to do the minimum, you would do 2,000. And remember, now we have to add those 18 decimals. So I'm going to add 18 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so once you've done that, you're pretty much almost there, right? The next step is to submit the transaction, okay? I can't do that because I don't have 2,000 to stake because mine are already staked. But this is literally it. Once you submit the transaction, you're going to sign in your wallet to authorize this transaction, type in your password, and that's it. You're done. Now, the next step you can do to verify that you've actually got this done is you can actually go over into another tool that I'm going to show you here in a second where you can check. So let me actually go ahead and open up that tool. Tools, Subscan, okay, subscan.io. So what I'll do is I'm going to go into subscan.io. Remember, you just staked your tokens, right? Give it a few minutes so it actually updates in the system. Go ahead and copy the address that you used to stake. Type it into Subscan up here. What you can do here is you can go down here. So I can already check the balance of my wallet. I've got 2,200 Krest tokens and 43 Polkadot tokens. You can tell I'm not very active in the Polkadot network. However, you can change this to staking. All right, and in staking, I can see I have staked 2,200 Krest tokens. So I am good. I'm set, right? And if I wanted to add to the stake, right, to take advantage of potentially more airdrops of Peaq into my wallet, I want to make sure that I reference that same node ID that I told you guys to keep in a safe place after you use it, and then I can go back and add more. And there'll be another video for that. But for now, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit me up in the comments if you have any other questions. But I hope this was helpful. Until next time, enjoy your weekend. Peace and love.